Oh, what just happened there? Things getting a little feisty.
The games become so thick and fast in the fall.
It's rapid fire. You got game.
We play Friday and Sunday, and if we're lucky, maybe we play Thursday, Sunday, and that's like a gift.
What you find in the course of a week is that that Friday game is really tough and physical, and then when they play on Sunday, just 2 days later, it becomes almost a total mental challenge. You know, can they overcome the soreness and the aches and pains, and can they fight through and accomplish that next game?
I think one of the best things that could happen for college soccer would be extending the season. I mean, it's all crammed into 3.5 months.
So what you end up with is not enough time spent on soccer skills over the course of 8 months, and then too much soccer in a very short compressed time.
I think it would benefit the players a lot to extend that season and have more of a professional-like schedule.
It's hard because the season here goes by so fast.
You don't get those opportunities as much to concentrate on those smaller details, and so spring allows you to do that for sure.
Kind of starts with the winter quarter for us. You know, you're limited to 2 hours practice with the actual ball. But I think we do a really good job of preparing guys to help them keep growing as players.
Nice and lively, boys.
We also do a little bit of weight training during that time. And there's the fitness component as well, where we do a lot of stuff that's without a ball, but we try to replicate as best we can soccer-specific training with their movements.
We certainly see the winter and spring quarters here as great moments where the guys can really hone in on some things that are going to really help them master their position.
The spring is a vital time of the year. When we get together in the fall, it's very quick before the first game, and so quite a lot of the template for your performance is laid down in the springtime.
We come off a long winter where we don't play games, and we're kind of butting heads with each other because we want to compete with someone else other than ourselves.
We take the spring season incredibly serious, and we prepare the same way in the spring as we do for the fall. But the games don't count for national standings. There is a little less pressure.
There's only one game a week, and that does mean that I can do a little bit more to maintain their strength.
We also have a little bit more downtime to work on the more critical aspects of our game.
The training is a lot more intense than the fall. We're trying to get better each and every week.
And then the games give guys, sometimes depending on where you're at with your squad, it gives you an opportunity to make decisions on players.
It's a great testing environment for the players and the coaches.
We start off this spring playing Cal Poly San Luis Obispo away.
We always try and get at least one spring away trip, and it generally is going down to Cal Poly and playing them. I mean, they have a great facility, and they always usually have a good team.
I think a trip like that just keeps us sane because we've been on Stanford campus for so long, just training against each other, that it's really, really nice to be able to play against someone else.
The away games in the spring are a prepping mechanism for us as we go into the fall.
During the season, you don't have the luxury of playing every game at home. You're going to have to travel. So these trips are, I guess, a way of preparing for the season.
We play the game on the Saturday night.
Hopefully you win.
And then on the Sunday we come down here for what we call beach day. Just take a look. I'm from Newcastle, this is you can't beat this for an away trip.
It's kind of business on Saturday and play on Sunday.
When you do some of the team bonding things, which we will do the day after we play at Cal Poly, you get those moments where you get to see the guys interact in certain things.
It's quite fun seeing which ones pick up something totally different and then which ones really struggle.
Cricket's an interesting sport.
A lot of us American guys have never played cricket, definitely never probably even held a cricket bat.
It's very hard for them to be able to do the bowling action because they're so used to doing a baseball pitching action with a bent elbow.
It's fun, it's good bonding, and also secretly as a coach you get to see how people manage situations where they're uncomfortable.
Moments like that are huge for that camaraderie aspect. It gives us a time to kind of put the game aside and just have a good time together.
I think the only drawback was having the camera crew there. I noticed that the coaching staff this year, we all left our shirts on because we didn't want that to be shown,
The spring season here, you're limited as to what you can do. You've got 5 days of competition. So some teams might overload on certain days and play 2 games, which we are actually doing. On one of the days this year, we'll play Cal State Northridge and Sonoma State.
And for guys like me that didn't get the playing time they wanted in the fall, it's a great time for us to get on the field and show how we've improved and what we can bring to the program.
I would say spring is where you can set yourself apart from other programs.
Here at Stanford, we take these spring games a lot more seriously than other programs in the nation.
I think we assert our dominance in this time.
The spring season is almost like we're playing for the Pac-12 title every single game.
We're preparing for season, so we want to treat each game as if we're in season.
Since I've been here, we've won every single game in the spring, and that's just a mentality of we're going to work hard throughout the whole year.
Everyone's fighting for a spot. That's what spring season is about. You know, you're proving yourself for the fall season when it really matters.
How I do in those games and how other people that haven't gotten the playing time they want do in those games will directly affect if they get another chance in the fall.
Well done, Bryce. Go on, take him. Go on, go on. Oh! Hey! It was a foul, referee. You can hear me. It was a foul.